What's going on, beautiful people? It is JT. I'm back with another amazing video. Today, I wanted to do something different because even though I tell everybody where I am, I realize I don't do a good job of showcasing truly where I am, because typically we're just in a gym. So I'm just gonna step back a little bit, and I gotta be careful because I'm on a ledge, and I want you guys to see some of the beauty that is Bali, Indonesia. So I am here. Let me turn this because I know it's going to turn. But again, you know I do this unbroken and just making sure that you guys can actually see where I am and the beauty that is Bali. And I want you to take a look at, I'm going to say it wrong, so don't make fun of me in the comments, Tagalong rice field. I think I said it right this time. Tagalong. If I said it wrong, I didn't mean to. I'm trying my best. But I'm here at the rice field, and I just wanted to get somewhere peaceful. Now, the downside of me trying to get something peaceful is that the moment I come somewhere, they're doing construction. So they're actually building a new day club here, which right now, unfortunately, is a lot of noise, but it is still beautiful. So they're doing a little bit of construction. But look at how beautiful this is, man. Y'all see Bali, you see all the sights, you see the rice fields, you see the beaches, you see all of it, but it is so different to actually be here and not just do stuff that you see on Instagram, but actually go and experience it. And I wanted to make sure that during this series, I capture what it's actually like in these places from my POV. This is just my personal experience. I've been here a lot of times, but one of the things I wanted to work on is actually showcasing and talking to you guys about kind of how I'm navigating life in this part of the world. So we're going on 6 months strong of just being consecutively being here in Southeast Asia. And man, the things that I've learned about myself and life and just this environment have been amazing. And don't worry, I'm going to show y'all more of the view of this place, but I figured I wouldn't be doing any justice if I didn't actually show y'all. One of the major things I learned is that, and I'm gonna speak as I'm talking to you, but I'm talking to me. You can accomplish anything that you put your efforts to. It starts in your mind, right? But your efforts are the only thing that changes your circumstance, right? So, but first you have to start thinking and believe that you can see it. I remember growing up, always wanting to see the world. One of my old friends told me, I wanna say that was probably 7 months ago. Ran into him briefly. We were friends in middle school and high school. And he said, man, you used to always talk about travel. And you said you were gonna do it. You was gonna travel the world. And sometimes you don't realize you're actually doing the thing that you said you wanted to do. Years later, I'm actually living a life that I said I wanted to live when I was in middle school. That was 60 years ago, you know? But I'm actually doing that right now and having this dope experience and just enjoying life. The other thing I noticed is you have to be very intentional about your vision. Again, you have to be intentional about your vision. You cannot let anyone else deter you from your vision, because there's a reason why you have that vision. God gave that vision to you. He didn't give that vision to anybody else for a reason. Gave it to you because you have to do something with it. Sometimes we have these visions and then we just feel well, maybe it's just a thought. It's just in my head. I'm not necessarily gifted enough to do it. It's just a thought in my head, but it's in there for a reason. I would suggest doing something with it. I spoke about being in this place constantly, and I kept seeing myself here. I envisioned myself here, and I talked about it constantly. I didn't care who was listening. I told everybody. And they're you sound like you obsessed with Southeast Asia. And I said, I am. And that's why I'm here now, because my obsession became my reality. So I'd rather talk about something that was positive for my life than something that was negative. Over my head, I wish y'all can see it, there is someone zip lining on a bike. I'm gonna do a good job and let me see if I can show y'all. You know what? Let's do it in real time. We're not gonna talk about later. How about now? There's someone literally ziplining on a bike over my head. Can y'all believe that? Ain't that crazy? It ain't going that fast, don't worry. And my question to you is, would you do that? So what was that on? That was on 2, 3. You have to, I forgot my third. You have to manifest, speak life into everything you do, and not care who thinks anything about what you are going to do for you. Speak life, speak life, speak life, speak life. The power is in the tongue. Like, there is a definitive power in what you say to yourself. Forget what you tell other people. What are you saying to you? If you believe that you can achieve something and you put your effort towards that thing and you speak life into that thing, that's what you're going to have. Like, this life is something that you should live. Instead of spending your entire existence wondering if one day you can do it, just say that you're going to do it. And then do whatever you can that's necessary. Speak life into it. You start talking about something enough, it becomes part of who you are. That's real. Look at this though. You know, I got my cameraman following me, so I gotta make sure y'all see the beauty. Cameraman don't miss though. I know I talk a lot about the energy of this place, and it is unmatched. I mean, just on the way up here, I felt like an extreme relief and release to just exist and just be. The sun, it's not even super sunny right now up here. The higher we got in the elevation, the less sun, but it's so much peace, man. I was talking to my family earlier today. We were on a group call and they were asking about Bali. I'm trying to show them as much as I can, but I'm in my villa, then I was in the gym, and I was like, man, I gotta shoot a video so I can show them. So shout out to all of the Houston family, shout out to my uncle, it's his birthday. And then now, actually, when I upload this, can y'all do me a favor in the comments? Wish my mom a happy 60th birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. I love you, and I wish you were here with me. But guess what? Your birthday gift is you celebrating in Thailand with your son. That's my gift to you. So get your bags ready, because next month you're going to be in Thailand with your son. That's my real birthday gift to my mom, by the way. So y'all send her some love, and we're going to document her journey in Thailand for her birthday. So she's going to celebrate late, but we are doing that for her birthday. So happy birthday, happy 60th birthday, Mama Houston. We love you. But yeah, you guys have to explore and experience the beauty. Let me move. People are taking, got to get some pictures. Let me show y'all instead of showing me. Let me show y'all the view. Can you believe how this looks? Like, the feeling, all right, this is what it feels like to be calm. If there was a feeling of calm, like I'm moving away from the construction area, right? And it gets less and less noise. But this is what calm, like obviously it looks calm, but just imagine how this feels as well. Quiet streams. Look at this. And there's not a lot of people here today. Like, I've been here, I bring groups here, but look at how beautiful this is. Wow. I know, I just want to give y'all a moment without hearing my voice. You know, you see those 4K videos, people traveling the world, that do it in real life. I talked about this a little while ago, but to feel like you are, let me put this here. To feel like you are living in an answered prayer. Have you ever done that? I'm not talking about a vacation. I mean, like walking and living in an answered prayer. Like, I feel like I woke up in the middle of the prayers I was having before bed in a dream. Like, you feel that energy? Can y'all feel that through the video? Can y'all hear that? It makes you kind of realize how many things you need and don't need. Like right now in this moment, I'm not thinking about getting a new car or buying jewelry or getting more clothing or just acquiring more, getting stuff to show off to people. You know them people. We've all done it. You wanted to get more. You said, oh, I'm gonna put this outfit on. I'm gonna kill him in this. None of that matters. You know what I want more of? This. Life, experiences, peace, happiness, quiet, nature, calm people. And I want to take y'all with me on the journey. So if you're with me, if you stayed this long for the video, send me like 5 hearts in the chat. I'll comment to anybody that sends the 5, because I'll be asking y'all to do stuff for me. So I need to know that y'all watching. Even if it's like it's about almost 3,000 of you so far. We're gonna make sure that y'all are checking in with me and y'all staying tuned. Let me pick this up. So we about to go on to our next area. I want to show y'all the view. I feel like I could go to sleep out here. So this one time I've been coming to Bali for 3 years now, right? Again, this is the longest stretch. And there's this one time I came during an actual holiday, and they call it Silent Day, but it's called something, but I always say it wrong. It's Nyepi? I think it's called Nyepi. But it's Silent Day here in Bali. And during Silent Day, there's no television, no power, no phone. You're supposed to stay indoors with your family during that time frame. But the first time I had experienced it, I was here with some of my friends, and we had no idea what the holiday was all about. We actually didn't know what was happening. We just happened to be here and had no idea that was a thing. I found out the last minute. We're in this island called Nusa Penida. It's just offside of Bali, probably like an hour ferry ride. So during that day, you find out, oh, none of the restaurants are open. Everything's gonna be closed. And we have no idea that it's gonna be closed. You're like, I did not know, we didn't prepare. But how do you prepare for this? Well, the place we were staying in, it was like a hotel, and this is a smaller island, so it's a little bit different than like if you're in like some of the major areas like Canggu or Ubud. This is a small island, and this is a very small hotel, so it's nothing big, right? Anyway, we were encouraged to like get snacks and stock up. Now we all have our own separate rooms, but the next day there's gonna be no power. We have no way to prepare for this other than to get as many snacks as we can. So we're grabbing chips and drinks. There's no refrigerator, there's no nothing. And what ended up happening is the night before, there's like a big parade and a show through the streets, and all of the people are like having a celebration. It's like warding off some of the spirits, and they have a whole ceremony, and it's like a parade. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful energy. But that next day, it is quiet everywhere. Now you can walk around, you can't ride your motorbike, you can't do any of that stuff, but there's nothing's open. So as I'm outside, it is silent. Almost like here, the streets are silent because everybody's in with their family. Nobody's outside. And it was difficult at first because prior to that, I had been used to like noise and chaos. And if you know anything about Bali, the motorbikes on the streets are always going. They're always busy. So my brain isn't going to like, this is calming. At first, it's like startling almost because it feels like the beginning of a scary movie. This is what my mind is always going. Inner child is always leading the way. So during that time, I'm like, the streets are too quiet. It just feels like something bad's gonna happen. Now it's beautiful outside. Everything's going. And after about a few hours, my body starts to settle. Mind you, I also don't have a phone. And we all addicted to those devices, right? We always have to be on it. Well, there's no power to charge my phone up. So whatever battery I had, a little bit of battery, you gotta like essentially just cut it. I didn't realize how tied I was to the phone because I'm so used to having it at all times. We all are, right? It's like a connected piece. I didn't have an extra charger. I couldn't play games on my phone. So it forced me to just sit in silence with myself 4 hours, 24 of them things, and quiet. And I learned so much about myself. I learned so much about being at peace, and that I don't need things, and I don't need all of the chaos. Because even at home, I would come in the house and the first thing I would do is turn on the TV just so I can have background noise. And for the first time in my life, there was no background noise. It was exactly what you guys hear right now. It was silence. It was peace. It was nothingness. But at the same time, it was everything. My brain is going crazy with all of the thoughts and the potential things that I could do. And that was the first time I realized I needed more of this environment, because I had never truly experienced peace and or true silence. You know, it's always filling my life with stuff to drown out what's going on in my head. Not realizing that that's probably not the best way for me to live. Not for everybody else, but more so for me. And having that time now, there was a time, because everybody started to get hungry. But thankfully, we had a kitchen that had like a gas stove. So the hotel actually allowed people to like boil water. Thank God for the cup of noodles that they had here on the island. But that's how we kind of got through the day, and then found out they had like an ice box, which definitely saved the day. But I realized, man, stripping everything back to get to like the more simple things was probably the best option for me. And it has drastically changed my life ever since. Like I crave peace a lot more, so much that I'm willing to do anything to protect my peace. Separating myself from people and energies that don't align with where I'm trying to go as it pertains to peace, and really just trying to like do everything to hold on to it, but not even just hold on to it, build a system that pours into the peace that I want to have, the life I want to have. And I encourage all of you to do the same thing. All right, let's keep walking. Enough of me. Let me show y'all some more of these rice fields, man. Like, running retreats has been the best part of my life, because it has opened my eyes to what the world actually could be. Like, it's like, dang, you don't need all that stuff. You don't need all of those things that you've been trying to have. Like, you just need this. Like, the people here live a simple existence, right? Not all of them. Simple meaning, and not simple in any negative way. Simple being good. Like, you don't need all of the stuff and the fancy this and the this and the that. You don't need all of that stuff. Like, everything you actually need is all in nature. Like, look at this. Why do we tear this up to build a bunch of houses and skyscrapers and essentially have fake environment when we have the best environment ever? It's like a wind chime. Like, we tear up the beauty. We tear up the beauty to build things that kind of take away from nature. Look at this. I still can't believe that I'm blessed with the opportunity to see this. This is crazy. I want to take this time to thank everybody that has been supporting the journey, Spread Love movement, and supporting the retreats and the getaways and what I'm intending to create. I didn't come from a place that is inherently positive, you know? Also, in fairness to the people that I grew up around, they had never experienced anything. So to know that this is a way to live, I realize when you don't experience it and you have no way of knowing that it even exists. Like, when there's no exposure, I can't have expectations for us to actually learn anything or be able to be a certain way, because no one has any exposure to any of this. Like, never would I imagine early on that I would have been traveling the world for a significant amount of time in my life. And it all started to change when I started speaking life into myself. One thing I encourage y'all to do, for those of you watching this video, these videos and YouTube drastically changed and saved my life. I was following creators that were showing travel content and listening to motivational speakers that poured life into me at a time when I really needed it, when I was going through a depressed state and not having anybody to talk to about it. Those videos changed my life. The content that I was intentional about seeking changed my perspective on things. So continue to do it. If you guys, just like you guys watch this video, if I bring some positive energy to you, man, continue to support those creators and continue to support people like me that are trying to put something positive out there. And the other thing I ask is that you become someone that puts out the similar energy. Put out something good. Put out something that inspires people. Put out something that challenges you, makes you feel good. But you might find a community, and at the same time as you're putting out that good energy, you're gonna find a community that was looking for you. You know, I'm starting to find it, and I would love to connect with a lot of y'all. So do me one big favor. I know we say that, or you say it on YouTube. I'm new to YouTube, so like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Share this video forward to your friends, and make sure you get out and travel. I'm gonna link below information for the retreats and the getaways I have this year, so you can get out and explore with me. Next time we come here, for all of you that be coming, next time we come to this location, I got a surprise for y'all. I don't want to tell y'all. And you know what? Everybody ain't going to see it. But I'm thinking one of these locations, we're going to have our first Spread Love scavenger hunt. Y'all ready? I was telling you, Spread Love Amazing Race is coming. I told y'all a few trips ago, but now I'm ready. So if you want to participate and come out and enjoy this peace, I'm going to end it by not showing me. This peace, this love, this joy, this energy. Come out. This October, we have another amazing getaway here. All right. Y'all gonna miss out on next month. Next month, we're in Thailand. But October, we can have some beautiful experiences here. I would love for all of you to come out with me. And I'll put that information below. If you follow me on any other platforms, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, shout out to the million of you that follow me on the other platforms. And we're going to build this channel up just like we did those other platforms. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. I hope I brought you a little bit of peace. I hope you saw this beautiful environment. Let me back up while y'all can see. Look at that. I hope I brought y'all a little bit of peace, a little bit of joy. And always remember to dream big, work hard, enjoy life, and always spread love. And make sure that love goes to you first, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. You cannot give or receive love from an empty heart. So do whatever you can to keep that heart full. I love you. I'll see y'all tomorrow.